Good morning, Pisces. How are you? May God bless you. May God bless each and every one of you. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. I hope you had a wonderful night. And if you didn't have a wonderful night, I'm glad you got up. That's what matters, right? That is what matters. So Pisces. Woo-wee. One day at a time, Pisces. One day. That's it. One day at a time. That's all you can do. Right? Ooh. So, I ran out of fluid, so let's get started. Well, I ring my bell to bring all the spirit ancestors, my mother, the Lord Jesus Christ, to come into the reading. Okay, and let's get that. Thank you for all those who like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for all those who donate. I'm putting my oils on. I protect myself and my energy from whatever it is. You never know what's going on in people's minds. You know, energy travels, so keep your energy right so that everything can be right in your life. You don't have to be mean to people because energy travels, and don't think you're going to get away with it. It comes right back to you. All right, so you need to know that. Be nice, considerate, and respect people. So no matter what people do to you, believe in me, what they do to you is not unnoticed by God, because God knows people intuitions, okay? And nobody is a doctor of magic that they can make things mean and all that for you. Don't believe in that. God comes before all evilness, okay? All right, Pisces, let's get started with the reading. Let's see what God has. Open your mind and your soul to receive the many blessings that God has for you. Okay? And know that you work your own miracles. Yes, you work your own miracles. The more work you put into yourself, the more you give yourself. Try to give yourself everything you give everybody. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with giving love, but you need to love yourself first. All right? And Pisces, we always give till we can't give no more. We might as well give our skin and go deep in our skin to the bone. And then you go into your bone. I mean, it's like your soul. Please take it easy on yourself. I mean, can't nobody gonna give you their skin, their soul. They ain't gonna do it for you. So take it easy. A lot of time here, a lot of candles are burning, of rituals. Starting time early in the morning. You waking up too early. You keep waking up. Some of y'all, got the time all confused, and maybe you work at night and you sleep all day. I don't know, but it's a lot of time here moving. Time is everything. Perfect timing. Time for the right thing. Time to, start projects. You see there's a lot of projects starting. You see there's an owl that's watching over you. You got birds. I mean, you got so much going on in this car. And it's all working. Everything seems to be working. You got a direction, a choice, somewhere where you need to guiding you to do. I'm pointing you in a direction. Maybe some of y'all moving. Maybe some of y'all traveling. Maybe some of y'all are deciding to move from where you're at. Maybe some of y'all are moving from a situation, all right? Or moving towards something new. But it's all the right timing. It's perfect timing. God is telling you that everything is perfect timing, that nothing is not being seen, that all the work you put into yourself is being seen, and you must make choices. And he can't make the choices for you, but he sure enough can guide you to see the signs that are coming your way. I feel like you need to be careful. Very careful. I feel like something here is trying to temptation. All right. You trying to make right decisions, but something keeps tempting you. And because I see the queen and I see not only do I see the queens, but I see how can I say this? Uh the this is like okay, so if you look at this in diamond cards, right? And not number cards, you got the club, diamonds, hearts, and spears. Clubs, diamond. So you got the wands here. It's something here attempting you to um come back, or to it's something here that you keep thinking about, but it's like moving in a direction, but it's saying, why do you keep want to moving in a direction that you know what is there? Okay, it's like you moving, but you it's something here that you seem to put too much thought into. You saying I can do something about this, but when I seem to be moving, it keeps coming to my thoughts. So whatever it is, this trying to pull you back, and it's like it's energies pulling each other back and forth. It's like a tug of war you having within yourself on what you should do. But it seems like you've been through a lot with this person, and I mean a lot. I feel like it's crazy, but you got a lot of fruit on your tree, but you got something stopping you from moving forward, and it's in your head, it's in your thought, because I don't understand it, but I do understand it. Okay, it's like I don't understand it, but I do, because you've been through a lot. You should know better, but it's hard because it's like a temptation here to move forward. Okay, but you always questioning yourself, because it's something here that is saying, and this person is look at this. It's something here that is, you've been through a lot with this person. Okay, you bared a lot of fruit of your own, but this person keeps tempting you. But you've been through fucking hell, and the temptation stays in your head about this person. And look at his face. It seems like he is looking towards you. Okay? And it's like, I don't know, but it's crazy how the more you know in your heart what you've been through, the more you know what you've been through. And it seems like it's like, oh, this just happens all the time, because it's like all the clocks are moving, but it seems like for you to move forward, make moves, leave, travel the world, move to a place, a new location, it seems like this temptation is always there, but you bearing fruit, but it's like you've been through so much, because someone here is always there. Oh my God. Someone here is always there. Always there. Pisces. Can I hug you? Let me hug you, Pisces. I need to hug you. I need to hug you. And I'm receiving the hugs. Don't get it wrong. I'm receiving hugs. I'm not no different than you. And it is what it is. Love is love. But it's nothing like self-love. And that's what I'm saying to you. Once you get that in your head and in your mind, how to love and how to respect yourself. Because see, if you don't respect yourself, then you will have this person constantly disrespecting you. Okay? It's like If you don't love yourself, then you're going to settle for anything anybody tells you. And that's not right. Okay? You must value yourself. You must understand who you are. And if you put yourself, because listen, Pisces, and I'm going to say this, make it clear. Pisces, it's very hard for people to understand us. And the reason why is because what we think is like with our heart, and other people think with their minds. We think with our heart, right? And it's just the problem, the biggest problem we have here is, come here, JoJo. The biggest problem we have here is our different opinions and how we see things and how they see things. That's the problem. And we cannot understand. By the time we both come to the table, we're very upset at each other. Why? Because it's how we see things and how they see things. The communication is so crazy. Why? Because we both have our own opinions. And when someone don't understand your opinion and you don't understand their opinion, it's crazy. But you must understand, all right, that you can't help how you think and they can't help how they think. And that's the biggest problem that we have. That we will shut down on somebody when we feel what we think, how we feel or how we think, right, about whatever it is. It's how we think. We're humans, right? And we got the right to think that, even though what we may think is not even true, okay? What we may think is not even true. Come here, JoJo. What we may think is not even true, right? That's the way we think. And the way we come out to this person and what we think and what we say, it can cause major confusion. And you know why? Because we cannot see, right, at that time. Because it's two different places, right? So just say that you in Florida and the person lives in New Jersey. And in your head, you call this person, right? And this person say, well, I'm at a club. The first thing you think is at a club, oh, they probably doing this and that and that. So now you already got a picture of what you think what this person may be doing at a club, right? And then this person is sitting at a club not doing shit, but in your mind, you already fucked up. And you're coming off arguing and saying little things, right? At that moment, you saying things that it's not true. And this person takes it like, I can't believe she said that, right? So now it's two different opinions, right? Because you said something that is not true, and they took it like, I can't believe she said that, right? And now it bubbles all up. Why? Because Pisces, we think with our heart, and other people just think with their mind. And so there's two communications and two opinions and two thoughts that are not chemistry mixing. So it becomes like a firework. And then you hurt each other and scar each other. And then at the end of all of that, you both are scarred. So, you both care, but you too scarred. And you can't get over things because when you sit down and realize, damn, I was thinking like that, but this wasn't like that. But it's too late because once you spit words out, you can't take them back. And once they spit words out, they can't take it back. And that's the problem that we're having. It is hard for people to understand us. It is hard for us to think because we only feel. All right? It'd be a difference if we wasn't cops and we could just think, because then we would be right. in the right place in our lives. But it's hard for us to do that because we always in our feelings. And that's the problem. Okay? That's the problem. That's like the biggest problem we have. So if we had somebody that understood us, right, then we would be good. But it's very hard to find someone that understands us because we can't help the way we are. And we can't help people for thinking the way they think. And that's the thing is, like, the chemistry is crazy, but we create a delusional thoughts in our mind that we cannot let go. And once it's there, we already speak it, and then we start all this commotion and confusion, right? But it's okay, Pisces, because if that person don't understand you, right, somebody will. And that's the point. That is the point. You were born the way you were, and they are born the way they are. And it's just the way it is. That's the way it is. Okay? That's why it's a queen and a king. That's exactly why it's a queen and a king. And that's why it's a castle. Do you understand? In other words, just like Princess Diana, just like her son that married the young lady, that gave up everything for his wife, for his queen, and they couldn't understand it because he broke the curse. And they didn't like it. Okay, because he chose to be a part of his wife and be happy. That's what he wanted. That's what he got. But everybody is not like that. So that is why it is what it is. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. Okay? Don't beat yourself down so much. It's okay. I love you. Okay? And this is what I mean. It's something here that wants commitment. It's like what you want is what you want. But you will not stand for somebody to say to you that you're nothing to them. That won't happen. Okay? But at one time, it was a commitment there. It was something beautiful there. But, you know, once you see a person for who they are and they take the mask off, because see, Pisces, you feel like it is a commitment, right? But when that person take their mask off and you see them for who they are, then you say, oh, now I know, because they made it clear it wasn't a commitment. And maybe you was married to this person, because I see a wedding ring, but they really show who they were. So you seen them for who they really are, because they already let you know it wasn't a commitment. All right? And you said, all right. All right. But it took you a long time to really look at this person and believe the words they said. And I'm going to continue to say this. You heard that person tell you many times before how they felt. And even though it pierced you, it didn't mean shit, because when you love, you love. But this time, when you seen them take that mask off, you said, no, 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 no. I've been too patient for you. You said, no, I had all the patience for you. And I don't know what else I could have gave you. I gave you all the patience. I dealt with you cursing and carrying on. You had so much patience for this bond that you had with this person that wasn't good. It was a devil. It's like you gave your, I'm going to say it again. When you can tell somebody, I give you my soul. Okay? When you can tell somebody, I give you my soul, and you try to be very patient, even after they show their mask to you, right? It ain't good because you can't give nobody your damn soul. Only God has your soul, okay? But you gave it to the devil. And you seen this person. This person took their mask off a long time ago. They revealed themselves a long time ago. But you still wanted to have patience and be there because you just couldn't live or couldn't go without this person. And this person really showed you who they really, really was. And they trash your ass. And they, girl, please stop playing yourself. Pisces, men and women, y'all need to stop. I mean, shit. Y'all got to understand that you come to an awakening, or this person comes to an awakening. Because I know, Pisces, you've been awakened. And that's the thing. People don't understand you because they think you're crazy because you're coming to an awakening. But the awakening was the best thing you came to. Because if you wouldn't have came to an awakening, you wouldn't know who you are. That person would have still dogged your ass out. All right? When you come into an awakening, you literally come to your spirit and you become one. Okay? Because this is the shadow that was around you. The darkness. The person that didn't love you. The person that played games. The person that came in and out of your life. Right? Because, you know, they just had enough. And so did you. But the only thing, enough to them means fuck you. And enough to you means, I still love you. Don't leave me. Let me stay. And they said, get out of here, shit. You ain't going nowhere with me. But then you came into that awakening. And when you came into that awakening, right, you found the inner child in you. And this person knows it. They know that you went through a lot with them. And it's no way that they know. And if they don't believe that you went through a lot, then they definitely know it's not the one for you. Because a person that can say, yes, 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 I said this to you. Yes, this wasn't right. You didn't deserve it. A person that can't say that to you is definitely not for you. And that's what you need to realize. You come into an awakening where you meet your soul and you took back the soul, that spirit that you gave them while they destroyed you, piece by piece. But you gain all of it back because you say, I'm worth this. You understand? Look at this. You start receiving it. You start connecting to it. And that's what everything comes back in a whole. All right? Oh my God, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. You know, communication, a mass, there's no, it's like they mute. You're not speaking. All right? You're not speaking because you feel like, how am I going to speak? I mean, what am I waiting for you to take the knife again and stab me again? Am I waiting for you to belittle me? Am I waiting for you to say get the fuck out? Am I waiting for you to say you don't love me? That I'm nothing? What more do you want for this person? He already told you it ain't no commitment. He already told you he took the mask off. He already mute your ass, blocked your ass. Whatever he did, he ain't there. Damn. Tell me more, tell me more. It's a fresh new start here. It's a fresh new start. It's a fresh new day, a new beginning, a new you. Somebody say, it's a new start. Can we learn from this? What did you learn from this? Well, I'll tell you what. If I tell you something, it's crazy, but I just learned that life is full of lessons and everything ain't for everyone. But I know one thing, and I teach you this all the time. It's nothing like self-love, right? Look at this. You come into an awakening. You find the inner child in you. You receive it. And now you have self-worth. And that's what it's about, Pisces. Self-worth is it's like you can't give love if you don't love yourself. You can't sell your soul to the devil, because once you sell your soul to the devil, they are controlling you. They make you feel like shit. They belittle you. They don't love you. They tell you to your face, but it took a long time for you to see it. Right? Because how you think, how they think, and how you feel. And that was the greatest, biggest fall of all. That, you know, they didn't understand. And it was so much abuse, mentally, emotionally, that it just ripped you apart till you just woke up and said, guess what? I can't do this no more. I can't. I'm not going to allow this person to talk to me like this. I'm never going to do this happen again. And that's what you did. You said, no, it can't happen no more. Okay? It cannot happen no more. And I'm going to say something to you. When people say this to you and treat you like trash, it's like they already told you, honey, I threw you away a long time ago. When did you just waking up to it? Honey, I've been fucking let your ass go. You was nothing but a toy to me. Don't you know? I left you a long, long time ago, they told you. You just still standing here waiting for me to trash you some more. And you said, I heard this many times before, but this time it makes a lot of sense. Because it's the way that they made you feel, your spirit. See, once you in front of a person and you speak the word of God, that's when God says, you're ready. You finally got it that this person is telling you that you're worth shit, that they never loved you. And they stopped loving you a long time ago. Why are you still looking for the abuse? You got to find your self-worth. And that's what you did. It's like when you said God's name, he just grabbed all of you from this person and gave it back to you. And you walked out knowing your worth that day. Ain't that crazy? You might have felt many a times before that you would have never done this, but this day, you did it. You gained yourself. It was a feeling that you have not felt before. That's the beauty of it. All right? Now, it says love. Pisces, you got so many people that love you. So many people love you. And even if that one person did not love you or whatever it was, did not love you, belittle you, trash you, cut you down, all that shit. Honey, you got so many people from all over the world that loves you. And you are loved. And that's the problem, that they know that you loved. And then they know that you sit in the light. And there is no love like loving yourself. And Pisces, you got so many people that love you. So many people look up to you because they love you. And they truly love you. You got loyalty like crazy. And remember, I told you that. And I'm one of them. I love you and I'm loyal to you. Okay? Loving people. Love them with all your heart. Just be sure to love yourself first. And you can't make this up. You can't. Come on now. This is what I teach. Okay? It says release. Release. It's you and only you in this car, in this person. But it took you a long way to get back to you. Because you asked God. And you might have cried and on your knees and could not sleep many a times before. But this time, you asked God in front of that situation. And God heard you loud and clear and said, I got you. Come on, let's go. Let it go. Come on. That's what happened. Okay? That's why you came into an awakening. Because you was walking that dark shadow for a long time. Because you gave them your soul. You gave them everything you had to give. They control your mind. They control everything about you. You never could be at peace because everything was rushing. Pisces don't like to be rushed. All right? That's Pisces' main rule. Don't rush me. All right? Sometimes the best way to grow is to simply let it go. And didn't I say that? God said, you got too many people in the world that loves you. They are loyal to you. They love you with all their heart. And it's funny how this person kept telling you how much love they have from everybody but you. And how about this? God said, what? You got to be out of your fucking mind. The world loves you, Pisces. And I'm going to say it again. The world loves you. Of all nationality, not just one, all nationality. The world loves you. Maybe this person didn't love you, but the world loves you. Do they? They adore you. And this person kept trying to dim the light because the devil is a liar. And the devil always wants you to think something different than what you think of yourself. It says, Celsius, look at that, the queen, the king. Honey, hello? I done said it. All right, it says, you are the queen of your life. Treat yourself like royalty. And that's when, honey, this whole reading, you can't make it up. Whatever it is and whatever it was that brought you down to the darkest place in your life. And I'm going to say the darkest place in your life. You know what God said? You call on me. If you want to call on me if you wouldn't have called God's name on that particular day, if you wouldn't have called God's name on that particular day, do you understand what you did? It's like you was in this place where it was so much weight on your back that you was like this. And you felt that weight for a long time. And God said, you just called me. Did you just call me to walk in this did you just call me to walk in to this person's door? Because I'm here. What did you ask me for? You said release you from somebody that don't love you. You said release you from this situation that you was all in a delusional world, feeling like you was loved and you wasn't, because this person told you exactly how they felt. And I mean, they told you exactly how they felt and how you was nothing to them and how you would never be nothing to them, like you was the bottom of their shoe. That's when you said, God, please, Lord Jesus, release me from what is no longer deserve of you. They don't deserve you. And God said, you call me? Did you call me? Because here I am. Here I am. What did you want? And it says, Jesus, I confess, right, in you. You said you believe in God with all your heart. And let me tell you something. If this person thinks that you are not very powerful in your spirit, they are a damn liar. You are so powerful and they know it. And God answered you right in front of them. And they know that because they know that you called on God that day. And God will continue to remind you that there is no greater love than your own. So when somebody kept telling you that everybody loved them and how much love they had, everything that they told you about themselves is what they gave you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So just say thank you to them because they gave you the greatest love that you didn't have in yourself because all you kept doing was believing in them. And they told you straight the fuck up that they did not love you, that you was nothing to them, and how they really felt about you, which was very disgusting. And guess what? God don't play no games. I don't give a fuck how much this person believes and what they believe in themselves and how they sit themselves in paddle stools and how they think the world revolves around them, how they think they are leaders to this world. You're not a leader to the world, baby. You are a leader in the spiritual world. I'm going to say it again. I'd rather be a leader in my heart, and I better be rich in my heart and poor in the world, okay? And the world can see me like I'm crazy, I'm lunatic and all this, but I am so rich in my spirit and in my wealth inside of me that it shows outside of me. And that's the thing that they don't like, that you are the light. And you bring the light to them and they know it. And you give till you can't give no more. And I just seen something white just fly right through me, damn it. Do you understand? It's something about you that the world is ready to receive. And the thing is, you came within into yourself and pull yourself out. And now you're ready to be seen. Because now you know your work. Because let me tell you something. When you call on God, God comes. And let me tell you something. He showed you all the work you put. Everything you asked him for. And he knew you was ready this time to receive. The greatest love of all is your self-worth. And that's what I'm talking about. And if you don't know your self-worth yet, you still walk in the dark because you're selling your soul to the devil. And it's not worth it. I don't give a fuck how much you love somebody. It's not worth you selling your soul to them. And if they never know it, it doesn't matter anymore because you know your worth. Do you understand? And that's all I'm going to tell you. Okay? That's all I can say. Do you know your worth? Do you value yourself? Because what you went through and how they spoke to you was to destroy you, was to put you in a casket alive and bury you alive. That's what they did. But you came out like the phoenix. And I'm proud of you. And I will speak to you until you get it through your head that you need to know how worthy you are to be alive, to live each day that you live. And can't nobody take that from you until the day you die. It doesn't matter how you die. It's to the day you die you need to be knowing your worth. And that's what it's about. Self-love brings you the best love of all. But when you don't have self-love, you don't bring the best of you because all you bring to you is the devil. Okay? You need to choose. And I know you already chose it. You already chose the role, but you can't help what it was because it reminds you of everything you went through. All right, Pisces, I love you. One love. If you need a private reading, get it from me or someone else. I love you, and I will hug you all because you have a lot of people that are loyal to you and love you, Pisces, and don't you forget that. You ain't seen nothing yet. You haven't seen how bright you're shining. Honey, let me tell you something. I'm going to say a year from this day, you're going to look back and be able to say your testimony to the world because you're moving in a different whole level that is going to bring you nothing but happiness and royalty. You understand? Happiness and royalty. All right now, Pisces. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.